Respected Director Sir, Principal Madam, the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, faculty members, non-teaching staff, parents, and my dear children. A very good morning to all of you. My heartiest greetings on the eve of 77th Independence Day. I am delighted to address you on this momentous occasion. Today, I need not specially explain the importance of the day. We mark this day as we have freed ourselves from the shackles of colonial rulers, and we have decided to make our own way towards our destination. We bow to all those great leaders, those who have sacrificed their lives to give this opportunity for us to live in the independent India, which we are now today. We have completed 76 years of independence. As a nation, passage of 76 years is mere a blink of eye. But as an individual, it's a lifetime. 76 years of independence. Many of the senior citizens, maybe your grandparents or grandparents, they have witnessed the dramatical changes what has happened since our independence. Today what we are, that is after 76 years of independence, from 1947 onwards, after independence also, lot of challenges for stabilizing ourselves, for growing along with the world. How much struggle our forefathers they had, and finally now to this stage how we have come. Certainly many of this generation kids, you may not have seen the struggles what they had during the olden days for transportation, for communication, for any facility as now you are enjoying what they had during those olden days. There is a lot of change. India is growing fast. We know before last year onwards, as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75 years of independence, maybe many activities you must have also has participated into that. And the development what has happened in the past 75 years, compared to that, what is expected in the next 24 years, that is called as Amrit Kal, which is nothing but the next 24 years to reach our century of independence, that is by 1947 to 2047, as 100 years completion of our independence, which is a dream of our freedom fighters. And these are all what they have sacrificed today we are enjoying here. And the targets what we have for this 2047, we have to accomplish the dreams of the freedom fighters, those who have sacrificed their lives towards giving this nation a freedom. And now this is our responsibility. In fact, we are on a very great opportunities available state when compared to the olden days when there are minimum. With already, as in India, we are taking a stepping stones towards that as part of Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is the India which is completely realizing the potential growth with respect to the expectations, and many the new education policies towards the new industrial revolution in correlation with the heritage and many policies. See, I want to give one simple example. Like when one flyover is constructing, maybe a year or so, during the construction of the flyover, how much difficulty the people face for anything. Once it is completed, once it is commissioned, when you are enjoying that. So if you compare with the struggle at those days under construction, and after completion of that, as we are enjoying on that. Now, the young generation, today's generation, you are in the Amrit Kal, which is nothing but the ramp up of our growth. If you've seen the growth in the last 75 years, the graph which is growing now for the next 25 years of the time what is defined, and the way how the technology is growing and the opportunities which are available to you, all the students, once again, I am repeating this, the opportunities which they are coming up are endless. It is only the capacity. There is no barrier in that with respect to gender or community or anything. It is only your talent. There are endless opportunities. India is growing at a high exponential rate. It is witnessed in many stages. Even the world is observing that. That is how the world is now looking at India in all the ways. Earlier, developing India. Now already we are reaching to that stage. We are going to become the number one in the world in very few years. Already we are number one in many sectors as of now itself. It is you, it is the young generation, which is the strength of our nation. And you are having a lot of opportunities. You have to grab these opportunities as quickly as possible. Of course, we got independence 1947, which is basically a political independence. But certainly, the financial stability, the economical growth, and the ethics to be maintained, that was a difficult task during those days, because we have been looted by the people, those who have ruled for several years in India. We have been looted by our economy has gone, and even our culture has diverged in many ways. With the great sacrifice of so many great leaders, today we have reached up to this stage. And this is high time, and this is our turn to show the patriotism to the nation. Patriotism is not only holding a gun in standing in the border to save the country, fight with the enemies. It is everywhere. It is truthful to the self itself. It is high time for us to think about what I can give to my nation. It is high time to think about what I can give to the nation. Because now the nation is giving a lot of opportunities to you. It is all how well you can grab the opportunities. So one more example I want to give you. It is a small boy, regarding a story of a small boy. A small boy, when he was going and coming back to school every day as usual, one fine day, teachers gave him a paper and asked him to show it to your parents. In fact, mother, he is not having his father. Asked him to show it to his mother. This little guy came with that paper and showed it to her mother. This boy showed it to his mother and asked his mom, what is there in this? My school, they have given this paper and asked me to show it to you. After opening the paper, mother went into tears, folded that paper, and told his son, see my son, what they told, you are genius, no faculty in the school can teach you. They asked me to teach myself in the home because such a genius student in the school, there are nobody there to teach. That boy, that little boy, he understood the words, and after that, he acted like that, and he made so many inventions. He is none other than Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison, you know the inventions of him, countless, from the bulb, the incandescent bulb, phonography, motion picture camera, whatnot. Just with a Google click, you can find some thousands of pages of data about Thomas Alva Edison. But you know the fine thing in this, what you have to understand, after his glory, after explored all these things, after some time when his mother passed away, while he is recollecting his old gatherings, he found that paper. He found that paper, opened it, and he read it. Then again he went into tears. You know what is written in that paper? In that paper, it is written that your kid is a mentally retarded person. He is unfit for education. We cannot teach that guy. He is spoiling the others' environment. Hence he is rusticated. That is the letter given to his parents. Just remember, what was the condition of the Thomas Alva Edison when he was at the school, at that smaller guy? Salute to the parents. His mother at that time, had it been told in that way, what would have been the fate of that fellow, you can understand. And the words taken by the students, in the same way, when the mother told that he is genius, he acted like that, and of course you have practically seen that fellow, how many he has invented. It is the new invention, it is nothing copying from somebody else, and there is no limitation to his knowledge. So this is all how we are grabbing the opportunities, It is not something which is not available to me, which I am not having, this country has not given. So there are so many negative things. But always be truthful to yourself. Find the positiveness in the negative. Steve Jobs, you know the Steve Jobs, the Apple CEO. One day when he was working in his first company, he has been kicked out of the company because of his failures, because of his incapability. The same person started with two guys with a small investment in a garage, and now he has seen the turnover of that company as an Apple phone, so which is, there are many things, there are many names to take. there are many scientists as the Sir C.V. Raman, the Raman effect, and the Madam Curie's, the experiments when she was doing, what are the effects. What I am trying to say from these all things, it is all, the capacity is within us. It is how we are utilizing, how we are recognizing the capacity. It is how we are utilizing the opportunities. Once again, I am reiterating to you, the new generation now, all the kids, those who are in this generation, you are very lucky enough to be in this stage of our Amrit Kal for the next 24 years. If you just look at the advancement of any sector, taking the mobile phone, what you are using in the olden days, the communication mode, how we have migrated from a postcard to the mobile. During the olden days, even many of you might have not seen the radios and all that generation, long back it has gone. Now we are entering into the stage of the high rate of increase in knowledge domain is creating a lot of opportunities. Earlier, people want to go to some other country, from there gaining and all. Here, the whole world is looking at India today because of the wealth, the prosperity, and the ethics what we have in India, basically. Once again, I am stressing on that, the ethics what we have in our India. Compared to the world, this is a place where we have been tied up with all the ethical connectivity, which is making our India unique compared to many other countries. So today, on this Independence Day, I am requesting all my students over here, once again, to follow the ethics meticulously, as the other dignitaries and the madam told. It is not only the education, education is necessary, but apart from the education, following the ethics, be truthful to yourself. As already madam mentioned regarding one example of your on-screen time with the mobiles. Nowadays, even the newborn baby stop crying by seeing a mobile. See, on one side I am saying you are at a great state of opportunities, but at the same time, you are on the most dangerous mode also, because of all these pollution in all the ways. Naming of anything, either the plastic wastage or maybe the global warming effects, or you can take the knowledge domain increase is helping, at the same time it is spoiling the environments also. It is all with the capability of the student, how you are receiving that. So on this day, I am requesting all the students to say along with me a few words. All the students to say along with me a few words. Well, I hope you are following. Say along with me. I respect my parents, my teachers. I follow ethics. I follow ethics. I will be truthful to myself I will fly my national flag in my heart and bring the glory to nation. Thank you very much. Once again, wish you all the best to all my students. As Madam mentioned, we are expecting more and more students to come up and rise to the occasions. Basically, parents and nation should feel proud of us. Wish you all the best to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening words and the story that you gave about Thomas Alva Edison Garu. And your voice and the word echoed the sentiment of the proud Indian. Thank you so much, sir.
సైంటిస్ట్ గారు వచ్చి మన శ్రీరామకృష్ణ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం స్కూల్కి అందరు సైంటిస్టులను కూడా తీసుకొచ్చారు స్వాతంత్ర దినోత్సవ వేడుకల సందర్భంగా. ఎవరెవరిని తీసుకొచ్చారు సార్? థామస్ ఆల్వా ఎడిసన్ని తీసుకొచ్చారు. ఇంకెవరిని తీసుకొచ్చారు? సార్ సివి రామన్ని తీసుకొచ్చారు. చాలామందిని తీసుకొచ్చారు. తీసుకొస్తూ వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా మనకి ఏం నేర్పించారు? ఎథిక్స్ని డెవలప్ చేయండి, ఎథిక్స్ని కలిగి ఉండండి, నిజాయితీగా ఉండండి, సెల్ని మీరు తీసుకోవద్దు, సెల్ వల్ల చాలా డేంజరస్లో పడుతున్నారు అని చెప్తున్నారు. సో ఈ సెల్ని మా పిల్లలకి ఇస్తున్న తల్లిదండ్రులు కూడా దయచేసి గమనించండి. ఇంటి దగ్గర వాళ్ళని సెల్ని రిస్ట్రిక్ట్ చేసే బాధ్యత మీదే. స్కూల్కి ఎలాగో తీసుకురారు. సో మనకి ఇంతటి మంచి సందేశాన్ని అందించిన మన సార్కి మన కరచాల ధ్వని ద్వారా ఒకసారి అభినందిద్దాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. మీ యొక్క అమూల్యమైన సందేశం ద్వారా మా పిల్లలకి ఇంత స్ఫూర్తిని కలిగజేసినందుకు మీ అమూల్యమైన సమయాన్ని మా శ్రీరామకృష్ణ ఫ్యామిలీ కోసం మీరు స్పందించిన ఈ సమయం కోసం ప్రత్యేకంగా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాం సార్.